We always call the ocean the scariest place on Earth because we have no idea what lies in its dark depths. Meanwhile, we always see rivers as the safest and most tranquil part of our natural environment. But do you know that rivers hide just as many secrets as the ocean? Hello everyone, and welcome back. Scientists have been trying to explore the depths of rivers, and today we will tell you how the entire world was shocked by what they discovered in a river. Terrifying human bones. According to the reports collected at the beginning of 2022, drought is rapidly taking hold of every land due to climate change. As a result, the water levels are continuously receding and have reached a new level of low. As a consequence, even those parts of the land have been exposed that were barely visible before. And just like that, one day when a woman was walking along the banks of the Mississippi River, she found something that shocked her to the core. The woman named Crystal Foster stumbled upon what appeared to be human bones. The moment she saw that horrible sight, she called the authorities. When the authorities looked into the matter, they revealed that those were the jaw bones and rib bones belonging to a missing person. This was just one bizarre thing that was revealed as a result of the receding water levels. There are many more secrets hidden beneath the river. We will unveil more of them, but before we move any further, make sure that you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to get more video updates like this. Nazi battleship. In September 1944, when World War II was coming toward an end, about 200 Nazi warships were deliberately sunk in the Danube River. The reign of Nazi Germany was fading as the Soviets were coming for their annihilation, so by sinking their own boats, Germans tried one last time to stop the rapid advancements of the Soviets in the Balkans. However, their plan did not work. Right after the war ended, many of those ships were removed by Yugoslavia, which was under communist rule at the time. However, many of the warships still remain under the water. Many of them have been recovered and are now exhibited in different museums. But in 2022, the receding water levels revealed yet another sad and horrific fragment of the past. What was even more shocking was the fact that despite being underwater for many decades, all the explosive material in these battleships remained intact. This means that they could still be exploded, and that is why they were a serious threat to the locals and marine life. Due to this, authorities decided to remove them as soon as possible. The river below the ice. Finding a new body of water has always proved to be a delightful discovery, but not in every case. What a team of researchers found in 2022 not only shocked them, but also got the scientists worried. While analyzing the Antarctic sheet, a group of researchers discovered a river, longer than the Thames, stretching up to 285 miles, and draining into the Weddell Sea. This river under the frozen landscape wasn't detectable at first, but one ice-penetrating radar on an aircraft was able to detect the whole river. But the question is why scientists were worried. Well, they have said that the melting ice could easily raise the seawater level by 14 feet, and the presence of such a river could hasten this process. The mystery of East River Monster. Just like the ocean is home to some of the most bizarre creatures, rivers also have some hidden unknown monsters who are breathing in its depths. In 2011, some locals walking near New York's East River found the body of an unknown, bizarre-looking creature. It was almost 7 feet long and appeared like a hybrid of a serpent and a fish. However, it had the head of a pit bull. Sounds scary, right? The onlookers were just as confused as you are. At that time, videos and pictures of the East River Monster started going viral, and people started coming up with their own wild theories to explain the existence of that unknown creature. Later, the marine biologist revealed that it wasn't some unearthly creature, but a giant sturgeon. Even though the mystery of the East River Monster was solved, many people weren't convinced and still continued to believe that it was, in fact, an alien-like creature. A gigantic ship. Mississippi River seems to have been hiding a lot of secrets. In October 2022, a local hiker named Patrick Ford found something really unexpected while exploring the shores of this river. The man, to his surprise, stumbled upon the shipwreck of a massive Brook Hill ship that sank in 1915. Originally, the ship was built in 1986, and it was used for trading. According to the sources, the ship met its demise after a storm hit. Even though some of its parts were retrieved, some of its parts remained in the water, waiting to be explored. They weren't discovered until Patrick Ford came across them. The mysterious hunger stones. As the rising temperatures and the consequent decreasing water levels continue to reveal the layers of the past, researchers also came across what are called hunger stones. In ancient times, people strongly believed in omens. They believed that nature signified bad omens and good omens. In today's modern world, we believe in science, but a part of us still believes in the signs and miracles exhibited by a higher form. So those who continued to have faith in signs of nature were truly shocked when the Hunger Stones were discovered in 2022. These stones had a sinister inscription. Back in ancient times, they foreshadowed hunger, famine, and drought, so they were seen as warnings from nature. But not all of these stones bore terrifying messages. Some of them were hopeful too. For instance, a hunger stone found in Germany read, "When this goes under, life will become more colorful again." So nature is not entirely indifferent to the sufferings of humanity. Ancient Bridge of Nero. Roman Empire was one of the greatest empires when it stood with all its might. Even though the empire crumbled with time, anything related to it continues to fascinate people. And that's what happened when archaeologists found the ancient Bridge of Nero, the Roman ruler. Nero was known for his extreme tyranny and ruthlessness. Nero became a tyrant at the age of 16. When he became the emperor, Rome was going through a massive social and political change. During his reign, he ordered many structures to be built, and one of them was a bridge over the Tibet River. The bridge was built for the Roman emperors to cross the river. With the receding water levels, the river has once again been sighted in its full shape after a long time. Dinosaur footprints. Since the entire world is currently being engulfed in the flames of the climate crisis, not only Europe but the United States is also affected by drought. In the US, the receding water levels in lakes and rivers across the country revealed some shocking fragments of the past. As the water levels got extremely low, the 100-million-year-old dinosaur footprints were discovered by the researchers. Even though there have been many cases of dinosaur fossil discovery, this unexpected find was a shocking one. According to the reports made by the archaeologists, the tracks belong to a variety of dinosaurs, including a carnivorous reptile named Archocanthosaurus. This creature lived on the Earth more than 100 million years ago, in the early Cretaceous period. It's fascinating how after so many years, these tracks are still visible. 17th century witch bottle. Among many other things, Europe is notorious for its witch hunting and witchcraft. In the early 17th century, the fear of witches among people was unmatched. They believed that there were witches among them constantly casting their grim and dark spells. To protect themselves from the malicious spells of the witches, people at the time started carrying witch bottles. The witch bottle consisted of a potion made of some gross ingredients. Recently, a man was exploring the Mississippi River to find the remains of the Civil War, but he had no idea what he was going to see. Instead of the Civil War artifacts, he found a bottle full of hideous liquid with tiny insects, human hair, and human teeth. It might be a prank or contemporary cult magic, but the way it matched the ancient belief of the witch bottle was concerning. Unexploded World War II bomb. Another war-related item was found in Italy's River Po. This time, an unexploded bomb from World War II. It was an extremely dangerous find because there was a chance for its explosion. The moment the bomb made itself visible in the water, the authorities were called to defuse it. It wasn't an easy task because the locals had surrounded the area to see this unexpected find. However, they eventually cooperated with the authorities and evacuated the area so that they could take care of the business. An ancient city. Imagine finding a whole new city under a water body. That's exactly what happened when the sweltering temperature caused levels to decrease in the Euphrates River. To everyone's surprise, an astonishing 3,400-year-old city became visible. According to the locals, the city dates back to 1350 BCE. Even though the ancient city was revealed before, it wasn't investigated by the archaeologists until the ruins appeared with their past glory once again. The way the receding water levels are bringing out the fragments of the past is both fascinating and terrifying. Maybe it's telling us about our own alarming situation, and foreshadowing how all of this we have built is also going to fade away with time very soon. What do you guys think? Until the next video, take care and goodbye.